So now we're gonna make some adjustments to the rear suspension and the front suspension. Now this guy, it's his first motorcycle. He bought it second hand, and I know that the owners often like to go on forums and people brag about their knowledge about suspension. How look at me, I'm a specialist. What I always do when I know that a bike has a previous owner, I always set the front and rear and front suspension to the standard setting. Why? Because in this case Honda, and believe me, those guys at the Honda factory are not stupid. When you got it in the standard setting, the bike is perfect. Believe me, it's perfect. You only have to tweak on the settings when you do track days on a circuit or whatever. Then you can tweak the settings. But under normally road conditions, bumpy roads, nice asphalt, the standard setting is the best. You can't go wrong with it. So I looked up the settings in the service manual, and I'm gonna look what my good friend Honda has to tell about it. Let's have a look. Suspension, even kijken. So, first we have to turn it clockwise to the hardest setting. Nah. So that's the hardest. There is a puncture over there. Perhaps you see it. I zoom a little bit further in. So, see? Now it's at the hardest position, and we have to turn it to the soft position 1.5 times. So this is 1 and this is a half. Oh. See, I told you. I know those owners look up on the internet, got to a forum, and then one guy said, well, you have to, not 1.5, that's not good, Honda, crazy, just 5 rotations out, that's the best. Yeah, but you see, the damping is now correct. Look at the spring. Now have the preload for the spring. Even kijken what the preload is. Position 2 is the standard position. En even kijken, that's 1 and that's 2. So the spring position, preload is alright. Now let's do the front. I'm sure it's the same thing. Make on a bet. Now let's have a look at the settings for the front suspension. What does the manual say? Even kijken. For the preload setting, Honda say we have to screw it all the way out as far as possible, and then 8 turns for the default setting. There is a tiny hole, puncture hole. We first have to go all the way to the softest setting. There is even kijken. Here's a small S, soft, hard with an arrow. But now wow, wasn't good at all. Was all the way in, way too hard. Man. There it is. Now it's tight now, and the notch is over here, and now we have to screw it 8 turns in. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and ladies and gentlemen, 8. And we're going to do the same on that side. So again we go to the soft. Man, way too hard, way too stiff. Mwah. Yes, we now are at the maximum soft position. And then we go 8 turns to the hard position. The notch is over here. So, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is 8. Good. We already set it on both sides. Now we're gonna do the this one. 2. This we have to go clockwise all the way in. There's a little notch on there, 1. And then when it's tight, and then we have to even kijken, 2 turns out. So it's over there and over there. 1, 2, 1. Easy. This the same, all the way in, and then 1, 2 out. Okay, that was all. Wasn't difficult, huh? Now he's back to the standard setting, which I know by now it's the best setting for normal street riding. Yeah. See you the next time.